interesting how the Bible sometimes parallels the things that are happening in the world with what is happening in our spiritual life. In the book of Ephesians chapter 5 verse 18, the Bible tells us, "Do not get drunk on wine, which leads to debauchery. Instead, be filled with the Spirit, speaking to one another with psalms, hymns, and songs from the Spirit. Sing and make music from your heart to the Lord." The parallel between an alcoholic and a spirit-filled person is undeniable. To start with, they are controlled by something that is beyond them. The alcoholic responds to the alcohol in his bloodstream or in his body and does things being controlled by that which he has drunk. The person who is a believer and is filled by the Spirit of God will be also controlled by the Spirit. And consequently, we will find that the two will do things that are contra expectation of the society. So that the alcoholic will be even disclosing how many cows he has or how many goats and things like that. He will be speaking about things that normally he will not tell the world. And the person full of the Spirit will likewise do things and speak of things that will appear to be foolishness to the world, and things that the world does not expect him to be saying. But also, thirdly, we find that they are not bothered. When you're an alcoholic, you will not be bothered by things that are happening in the world. Not all of them, but there are some things that would bother you when you're sober, but when you're an alcoholic, you're not bothered. And similarly, the person that is full of the Spirit, according to what Jesus said in the book of John chapter 3, he is led by the Spirit to do things that people will not understand, and things that the world doesn't expect you to be doing, but because of the Spirit of God, you will be doing them. You will not call conspiracy what other people are calling conspiracy, and both of them will do this. But we also find that there is a major difference in that the person who is drunk of alcohol, he will be gravitating towards his own personal ruin, and sometimes the ruin of the family or those that are related to him, those that depend on him, and he will be moving towards irresponsibility. But the person who is full of the Spirit, he is different in the sense that he will be moving towards responsibility and blessing to society and also to God. And that's why verse 19 says, he will speak to himself with psalms, hymns, and songs from the Spirit, and making music from his heart to the Lord. But I also want to mention a third category. There are some of us that get drunk with the things of the world. So it may not be alcohol, but we have become possessed of material things, and those are the ones that control us. So there are three categories of people that we could say are drunk. Those who are drunk out of alcohol, those who are drunk of material things and honor and fame and the things that the world offers, and those who are drunk of the Spirit. Now, the Bible does tell us, do not be drunk on wine. I want to also add, do not be drunk with the things that are in the world, but be drunk with the Spirit of God. The question is, what will you choose to be? As a Christian, you are expected to be filled of the Spirit of God so that your life will become a blessing. And I pray that you will ask God to actually fill you and control you through His Holy Spirit so that you are a blessing to yourself, blessing to society, and blessing to God. Thank you very much. If this is a blessing to you, why don't you share it with somebody else? And if you have never subscribed to this channel, please do us the honor and subscribe so that we can keep sharing what God allows us to share with you on a continuing basis. God bless you and have a great week.